Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast, Dawn of War Unification. Today we cover the match of the UGL Season 1. It's the match I am looking forward the most, I have to say, even more than the finals. It is, here you see it in the bracket, the semifinals. It is Keuken versus Number. These are the big heavyweights in the tournament, both of which are favorites to win the whole thing, and they meet here not in the finals but in the semifinals, as it is sometimes the case in these tournaments. So I'm really hyped for this. This is gonna be hopefully a long series of really good games. Let's see how this pans out. We have here the picks and bans. Number banned Eldar and Chaos Marines, whereas Keuken banned Steel Legion and Mechanicus. Number picks Orcs, Emperor's Children, Sisters of Battle, Blood Angels, and Tau Empire. I know for a fact that he is really good with Orcs and Emperor's Children, but I think Sisters of Battle he can play also. Not sure so much about Tau or Blood Angels. On the other side, Keuken picked Thousand Suns, Imperial Guard, Space Marines, Dark Angels, and Black Templar. All apart from Black Templar, I know that he can play really well. So this is gonna be very interesting, I have to say. So don't waste any time. Let's head in the first game on Tranquility's end. And here we are on the first match on Tranquility's end. On the Thousand side, playing Emperor's Children, we have Number 6567. On the top side, playing Thousand Suns, we have Keuken. Keuken goes for a Warp Gate opener, standard. One Warp Gate into a Runescript Construct, probably adding the Sorcerer after the second Thrall Wizard, I would assume. We see on the other side the patented Number Economy Boom. 3 Pleasure Cultist Squad into a second Splasher Slave into Slaaneshi Lord and 2 Generators. So he's all about defending and playing like slow-ish economy boom-ish, and then a fast tech to tier 3 is what he normally goes for. On the other side we have, as I said, the standard opener for the most standard opener for Thousand Suns we have seen in the whole tournament now, and if executed correctly, this can produce a lot of pressure early on, which this is not completely set to deal with. On the other hand is the question, what would be ideal to deal with the pressure of Thousand Suns, and I'm not really convinced what would deal with them. I do not think that Noise Marines would deal good with it. So let's see if how these build orders will match up over here, or how should I say, how they match basically. Yeah, Sources on the way first. Warp Gate is here. I would assume a Dark Library soonish. Okay, he has no resources yet for it. Once this one finishes, you have enough. And then you can start the Dark Library before you start your Rubik Marines. It will be the most, should I say, beneficial opener. Goes for Summoner as well, so this is also pretty standard. Okay, he goes for 2 Rubik Marines for the Dark Library. You can do this also, but the Dark Library gives you some resources back, so depending on the situations you normally add to the Dark Library very early on. Upgrading his listening post is Number probably. Switching over so we can see it. Yeah, this is upgraded, this one is finished soon and is probably also upgraded ASAP, I would assume. Both of which I would assume he upgrades.
Those fuckers.
Or is he saving up for... Okay, he's saving up so that his tier 2 isn't as delayed as much, basically. We have a lot of Capper squads. We have a Pleasure Cultist squad, we have Thrall Wizard, so a lot of capping going on the map, and you see by minute 2 or 2.5 the whole map is capped already, so this is really fast capping. On this side we have the Sorcerer using his mighty stuff against his listening post, which Number is I think okay with. Has his Possessed Conduit almost finished. The Dark Library has been started, so there will be Aspiring Sorcerers on the way soon-ish. No more Rubik Marines. Normally you stop at 2. You have this now. There's already Thrall Wizards coming in for cap. You need the Dark Library for their also important leader. On this side you see also an counterattack with the Slaaneshi Lord and his groupies over here. So now the attack begins. So the question is now, do you play defend or do you play base trade? This is the question here. Thing is, here he could now start tier 2 and probably will start tier 2 once he is... yes, there you go. So tier 2 is started. Tier 2 is already started also. He started tier 2 maybe even before the Dark Library. So this is very quick tier 2s for both players. The big difference is that Keuken has an army here. He's now adding the Aspiring Sorcerer. So he has adjusted this build order in the sense that he is not doing it as much tier 1 all-in-ish, where you go like the Aspiring Sorcerers, the Thrall Wizard leader and what you call it, but he tries to go to a fast tier 2, and Hell Talents could be the key to victory. We all know that Warp Talents cannot really shoot up, but then the question is if Number also adjusts his build order to go for Hell Talents himself, the Hell Blades. It's a Hell Blade for Thousand Suns and the Hell Talent I think for Emperor Surgeon. So they could meet up in the air, having some dogfights here. The Pursuit of Perfection is not a good target there. He goes for the Listing Boss, goes for the Economy. Economy is not very high for Number, but he is already has already his grenade upgrades done. He has is almost tier 2, so he could start Warp Talents, has enough for 2. Tier 2 is finished for Keuken. Goes for some upgrades. Not sure if he got the Rubric Marine's health upgrade. Give me a quick look. Looks like he got it. Now there's the warp. So the question is now, could you kill the possessed council? Probably not. So he tries to kill this, and then I would recommend killing these generators, to be honest. Warp Talents on the way. Plasma pistols probably, yes. Warp Talent is out. Warp Talents would probably not seek a direct confrontation. I would assume that they would go over here and try to kill something in the base. If they could kill the Occult Forge before any units are out, this would be massive. There's even now upgraded Silver Spire here, so this is like really turning into something. You have also the Dark Spire here. Okay, they actually will fight toe to toe against these Rubric Marines. The Aspiring Sorcerer has some really nasty sword of his here, which can deal quite a lot of damage, but the economy is really low for him. It's only 62 and 42. Yeah, it's very big economy advantage for Keuken, but the best question is, can he hold it? He will probably lose the Silver Spire over here. These Warp Talents are dealing with these Rubric Marines. Where's the second squad of Rubric Marines? Is it down already? Is the big Slaanesh Lord, has it killed it? And the question is the first Help Talent on the way? The Occult Forge is not finished yet. Oh, this is a dangerous timing. The Warp Talents can go over here. The economy is very, very, very low for Number. He would need probably the economy upgrade. Yeah, he's now decapping all the stuff and then needs to cap all the stuff afterwards. He has only 2 cultists remaining. And now the biggest question. Population is full. This has been upgraded. Can he defend his Occult Forge? This is basically the... okay, these cracks don't deal enough damage. There needs to be some repair. Come on. Thrall Wizards. Oh no, the Thrall Wizards are not repairing. Thrall Wizards are not repairing. Sad. The question is now, what is the... yeah, Keuken is really sad about this. This is the play of the game. If he would have repaired it, he would have maybe saved some time over here. Or I'm not sure. The economy still is in favor for Keuken, but not by much. Now killing the second production building. This is what Warp Talents can do for you. Jesus freaking Christ. And now going for... okay. Oh, this is the Warp Talent leader. Mostly. GG is called. And there you go. He is... don't want to have one bit of this. I think it's the Warp Talent champion that is such a beast. There will be some updates in the next version to circumvent this. But yeah, you can see he killed all the production, then goes for the HQ. He's not taking the bait of gaining some economy and whatnot. The Occult Forge was a little late. As soon as he hit tier 2, he should have, or hindsight 2020 was well played, nevertheless. If the Occult Forge would have been popped immediately and one Hell Talent would be Hell Blade, it is, started immediately, this would maybe have been another story. You could also argue that the Occult Forge, as far away from these warp talents, could be a good decision, for example. But yeah, he used his early game pressure really well against Number. The question is, what he could have done? He could have maybe also tried to kill the possessed conduit, maybe, like he did with his Occult Forge, like that only one warp talent would come out, maybe. But yeah, it's really hard to judge afterwards. Anyway, this is now a 1-0 for Number, and we will see what map and factions will be picked next. And here we are on the second map, which is Titan's Fall. On the southern side, playing Sisters of Battle, we have Number 6567. On the northern side, playing Black Templars, we have Keuken. So I'm a little puzzled by the Black Templar pick over Tau Empire. He had the second to last pick and picked Black Templars and not Tau Empire. I know he can play Tau, so maybe he has some strategies for Black Templar. He goes for the Genless opener, as you really have to. And the question is, what does he go from the barracks? Is it a third Crusader squad or is it a fire support squad? We look here now. It is a fire support squad, having some ranged capabilities, and after the Crusader is here, he can then add the Castellan, which is usual to play. And we have a Seraphim opener from Number. Seraphims are really strong, even pairing it with the Novitiates, which are also really strong. And let's see, he probably start 2 and then delete this. Explosions. Mr. Talk from Borderlands 2, there you go. Explosions! The key is that he gets some power back. I think it's 25 power, which equals to 5 Seraphim models he can then reinforce without building a generator. Also some requisition to get his listening post up nice and early. He goes for the outer points, for his outer point that is, and his outer point of the other side, not going to the enemy side, where some initiates already wait. Fire support squad is here as well. The second initiate squad, is it this? This is, yeah, the ranged initiates come over here. Castellan is probably, yeah, Castellan is on the way. So we then have the protected units. The question is, these Black Templars, they can in theory try to force melee combat, but these ladies, as we know, can fire when they're moving away. There's now these supports, the ranged support squad trying to kill these, I would assume these servitor over here. Over here, the Seraphims try to kite, but there's the Castellan. You will never ever kite against Castellan, also never trade favorably. So there's the first model going down, and as I said before, he can only reinforce a few of them, like 7 in total, before he needs to build a generator. These Novitiates, Sisters, dealing a hell of a lot of damage, so he needs to be careful when facing them, but the fire support squad is getting reinforced. He is being forced to stop the capping the points in his main base. Yeah, he deals some damage over here and keeps these squads busy, finishing the listening post here and here. It has not started here. These Seraphim squad got very low on models and now even capping over here. So I think the capping game, okay, the capping game is in favor of a Number here, as is the usual case if you play Black Templars, because they are so lacking in terms of capping squads. Is he adding a generator now? No, he's adding more listening posts for now. Castellan is really what is the unit that allows you to survive early on. Now standing here and yeah, killing a listen post over here, but this point was captured by him. Seraphims now coming in, 2 Seraphims in fact trying to kill these Tech Marine. One is forcing melee combat, the second one is not. Will he be able to finish this? I think this is finished, right? But yeah, the second builder will also go down. This is very infuriating if you play against Seraphims. Looking quickly, economy from now 62 and 56, so it's very close. The question is, yeah, this is now getting decapped, but this will hurt a lot. He needs to decap and run away as soon as he can, because then his squads will not turn zealous. Yeah, one will run away. Second model will probably also be down. Yeah, they need to run out of the radius. They will try to meet up with these ranged support squads and the Castellan over here. The Castellan can save these. You can even attach to them to save them from the Righteous Seal problems. Getting one swing with his sword and then, yeah, no more. But he can peel off models with his ranged things over here. The novitiates trying to go into melee. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Even these fire support squads can do well in melee, or well enough that is. He how should I say, actually fights with the zealous units over here. He could added the Castellan and then got them out of the seal, but the seal also provides you some bonuses, so it's sometimes beneficial to fight with this. Points, he added now 1 generator, so he could in theory upgrade some points or save up economy for tier 2. He has delayed this point, but yeah, it's actually okay. He has not this point, but delayed this point. So point wise, it's equal. And we see in the economy is actually okay. It's the generator from number, not from Keuken. Keuken is still on the busy side here, getting now the second fire support squad. So he is doubling down on tier 1. Number can in theory save up for the next tier. And the Seraphim's not sure if they will trade favorably. There's the Castellan, there's a ranged fire support squad, there's now some initiates with shotguns. They get a random loadout, either bolt pistol and sword or shotgun. This one got a shotgun. And I think, yeah, you can trade favorably. These guys do not cost you any power, these ladies do. So every model you reinforce will delay your tier 2 quite a bit. And as I said, once these turn zealous, they cannot be controlled unless you attach the Castellan, but they also have increased fighting capabilities. They killed this listening post or stopped building up. So I think with this fire support squad over here, he has now, apart from the power, he has the economy advantage. He will try to fight these novitiates. The novitiates are only infantry, not heavy infantry. And as I said, I'm not sure if they want to go melee. Okay, this is the mobility. Jesus Christ, these poor initiates. He will run back. Okay, he will come across this servitor and will kill it. There's now one missionary in the middle as well. And these ranged support squads running away. Seraphims do what Seraphims do best. Power is now complete for number, but he actually prioritizes upgrading 1 listening post, probably to stabilize. Probably in his base, yeah, next to the generator, which is a nice choice. A lot of models being bled. A lot of models die, is what I'm trying to say here. Fire support squad almost going down before running into saving arms of the Castellan and all the other Black Templar models here. Oops, camera going wild. And yeah, as I said, there's the guy with the shotgun. This is the MVP. Even a second guy with a shotgun, you can get really lucky, and most of them get shotguns. I'm not sure, I think it's a 50-50. Even the initiates going over here, killing listening posts. So this is what I myself really hate when playing Titan's Fall. Is there's so much going on all around the map, and you have to judge all these little engagements. Is it now a good idea to run in this? Is this a good idea to run away? Will I reinforce this? And all this stuff. It's really hard to play, I have to say. Here's now the listening post. Is it been upgraded? It is been upgraded. So repairing this will then force these novitiates away. These novitiates will bleed models really hard in this, and now the Seraphims need to run away from this point over here. This decap got probably hold because of seal or something. There's a novitiate, you see it here. This guy has a sword and a bolt pistol. And these guys can now turn zealous and will die. No saving them here. They killed the listening post and decapped it, so really nice from them. The novitiates, as I said, will now be forced back by the listening post. Repairing this listening post is really expensive. However, there's now even the Crusader squad getting replaced to start capping on his side. The economy is so low on both sides, but there's a tier 2 on the way for number. So he kind of managed to get the better trades overall, which you can do with Seraphims if you are careful. And as I said, the upgrade, repairing this listening post drains your power so much. Yeah, he could go in tier 2 if he stops this for a second or two and gets his listening post up. There's even now the novitiates being absolutely pain on this side. The fights overall look good for Black Templars, but I do not think that they can really face the how should I say, inevitable Celestians? I think it's Celestians. If he goes for the Prismatine Sanctuary, I think it's Celestians. You can go for, yeah, Inferno Pistols for now and upgrading Veteran Superiors. Yes, it's the first action. You have then very mobile Veteran Superiors with Inferno Pistols. Now going for this upgraded Listening Post. Upgraded Listening Post is really high value target. If you kill it, you not only killed a lot of resources pumped into it, it's also like plus 12 economy that will go down. You see it here from 10, it will be then only 40 something when this goes down. And come on, 44. If you decap it, it's under 40, so the economy is really low. He cannot afford to lose a lot of models, or even yeah, any models really. He cannot afford the Celestians here. So the question is now, will these, this is the fight of the game, will the Black Templar with their seal hold here against these Seraphims, or will they not? They have the Celestian Superior with the Inferno Pistols, the use the Angelic Visage, making them basically morale immune, increasing the damage, but the pure stubbornness of the Zealous Marines is enough that they can force the issue. The economy is so freaking low. It's only 44 and 10 in like 10 minutes. This is crazy. This is like only you see in very low games when they forget to cap or do not build listening posts or anything. This is such low economy. Any model he needs to reinforce is so precious. He will lose the second point here also. On the other side, tier 2 has now started for Black Templars. They have also not a great economy, but way better than the number. He's now 38. If he decaps it, it's only 32. It's like 2 points or 1 LP. It's, yeah, but there's now, ooh, this is gonna be dangerous. He lost some models, and I don't think he reinforced all of them. No, a sync arrow. Jesus. How long would this game go? It was basically finished here. It's only a few seconds, and although I'm not 100% sure, I think number calls it here. He's tier 2. Economy is really low. I would need to look up on the website shortly who won this, but this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 squads. And the Castellan, I think. Castellan, yes. Castellan is also here in very good health. Where is he? Yeah, he's basically full health. This is Keuken's game, I tell you. If I'm mistaken, you will see the score on top. I have it in the post-production to be 1-1 or 2-0, but I think this is Keuken's game. Very impressive how he managed to get the economy of these very mobile Seraphim so low that he then could force the issue in the main base, where he basically forced these mobile squads to confront him. This is like, if you don't meet me here, I will kill all your economy and production and you lose the game. So you need to come over here. And Number tried his best. The blessed armor is also done, so these models are rather tanky, but yeah, as these guys lose models, they will get their righteous seal, which increases their fighting capabilities. So really nice game, I have to say. So yeah, we will have a third game, the one way or the other. Let's see what the factions will be over there. And here we are on the third map, which is Meeting of Minds. On the left side, playing Tau Empire, we have Mad number 6567. On the right side, playing Space Marines, we have Keuken. So I was right, you see it in the score already. It is 1-1 now. Keuken managed to claw his way back in the second map, which I would not imagine that, wouldn't have imagined that Black Templars can win this matchup, but also this map. So really impressive from him. He starts with a 3 scout opener into barracks, basically I think Force Commander, scouts with Force Commander I would say. Getting a 3 scouts is really nice for this big map to have all the capping game up. He's not getting something from the barracks, which is interesting. Is he going for tier 2 rush? This can be interesting. On the other side we have a very standard Tau opener, but with 3 suits I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, very nice adjustments. Now getting also for the Tau Commander, having jetpacks and a turret, which in a position you would normally see turrets from IG. I would like to have it a little more back, but yeah, this because it has so low HP. Now getting the force commander, so he basically forgot, or he had some economy adjustments to start the listening post first or something. So this is scouts with force commander. It's similar kinda to these stealth suits with the Tau commander. The Tau commander can, however, fight very well against the force commander if he does hold his distance. If, for example, if you use mark target acquired and then stay back, you can also peel off models very easily from scout marines, but also servitors. Let's see, if you kill one scout and then use target acquired on the next one, you can squad wipe scouts really well. Force commander is a little late because he forgot to build it or something, so he will not be able to defend right here, but now he will. Even attack him. He was lucky that he was not stunned. If he gets stunned, this can be really mean. Look, oh, this is not good. Some micro slip ups from number, and yeah, having lost quite a lot of HP on the Tau commander. Tau commander going into the base, trying to see if he can target acquire a servitor. Will he use it? No, he will not. He will now go again to this cover over here, and oh, this is so mean. But there, okay, there's a scalper already attached to the scouts over here, forcing away these stealth suits. So really nice back and forth of this point. On the other side, Tau has now kept all his points apart from this relic. Was over there capping. Then he has the third in the middle and one over here as well. But these scouts will kill these stealth suits. This is minor micro slip up, and yeah, we lose it. The force commander is really angry about the Tau commander and will try to go over here, upgrading a second point now, adding now more generators. Interesting position here, and next to the upgraded listening post, I guess. And yeah, only Tau commander. No, okay, one squad of fire warriors also guarding this generators, really nice. And now this other stealth suit is getting tagged over here, getting a lot of damage dealt too. Need to reinforce and then run away. Target acquired on the skull probe will delete detection, but the detection will linger for a while before it goes away basically. If he adds, yeah, he needs to add one more generator, and then he could go tier 2, adding now a second fire warrior squad. And where's the first one? Am I blind? There it is, going both probably behind the LP. And yeah, what is keuken doing? Is he? Yeah, he's taking up already. Question is, this is a vanilla matchup, but I'm not really sure. What I have seen against Tau is that you go for example, for Space Marine spam, because Tau hasn't the strongest tier 1 and is also capped at the 10 squad cap until you head to tier 2, which increases these caps. So you could bum rush them basically, have more units than the opponent, and just, yeah, all reinforce the Space Marines. But this, not sure if this works on this very large map where you can buy quite a lot of time and have this very defendable position over here where you can park Tau Fire Warriors and they will probably deal with all the stuff here. Tier 2 will start now, also in a very forward position, interesting enough. Tier 2 is now finished. Machine Cult, no armory, so this is fighting vehicles. Either, no, you have no armory. It cannot be Rhinos, it cannot be the Razorback, it will be Land Speeders or Land Speeder Tempests. Both of which are very sometimes I know the English words, but I cannot pronounce them. Are very in danger, whatever. They can be killed by stealth suits with diffusion blasters and whatnot. The question is, will they be able to? The commander here trying to peel off models and is now getting tagged by this bolt pistol, losing half health. But yeah, tier 2 almost done. And I think a Land Speeder Tempest would be the logical transition. Getting now also these Thermoblossom generator, but number wants to do the same, so they will meet here and they're like, oh, you did this here, right? Okay, so he's now standing with the Tau Fire Warriors over here. The Force Commander could in theory go over there, but these are covered by the next Fire Warriors as well. Immediately going for the advanced pulse rifles. Can go for chassis or go for vehicle beacon. So he will probably go for devil fishes. Fire warriors and devil fishes is a dangerous combination, especially as I said, if you go for the chassis. The chassis are in terms of damage very superior in terms over these fire warriors. So you, in theory, you only want to get like 3 fire warriors and then the chassis, and then get the next squad and then also the chassis. Is he upgrading these stealth suits already? No, he's not. He's now getting the rhino. Did he forgot the armory? No, he goes for devastators and then for rhinos. Devastators and rhinos is something he did in the match against Rex as well. Rex was at mech, I think. Not really sure. Has now 1 chassis here, adding a second one, so this is a very potent squad over here. And I think devil fishes, right? There's some upgraded stealth suits over here, wanting to kill this post, but there's some detection and an angry force commander coming in as well. These stealth suits will not deal with these scouts. If you think, yeah, they can just attack these scouts, no. The scouts will win this. Unless they have this target lock upgrade from the HQ as well. Thermoplasma generator is about to finish on the other side as well. Tau commander has his missile pod, so this is a little standoff here, but the standoff I think favors Tau. Tau excels very good in the later tiers. There's no rhino coming in, but is the devastators inside? Probably they will put out the devastators in this heavy cover, and they could yeah, what do they focus? They focus the stealth suits, because the stealth suits can... They force melee combat against these devastators. Oh my god, this is how some hero stealth suits forcing melee combat to the ranged squad, and the ranged squad will be attacked. There's even 2 devastators. The second devastator's arm forced melee combat by the force commander, so this is very, very nicely done. 1 devastator squad is either that or in the rhino. The second devastator squad losing models left, right and center as well. The Tau commander needs to run away for now because he was almost down, but this, yeah, they will not get away. These are 2 squads, but only 1 squad has only 2 models, so this will be a lot of plasma fire which they will feel from the backside on their heads. There's now even a Barracuda to challenge these Landspeeder Tempest. The Landspeeder Tempest probably going for crack grenades as he would usually go. My word, sometimes. HP wise they are very similar. I'm not sure who will win this actually. Now, but the stealth suits can now use their mobility and killing capabilities, killing this thermoplasma generator. These Barracuda will force the issue against these devastators here, which have not yet got their melters. Landspeeder Tempest now wanting to kill this Barracuda. Barracuda could in theory go down, but let's see. Okay, he gets some support from the Tau Fire Warriors and the Devilfish, but he gets him and then even saves it. Very nicely done. So he will save the squad, but the economy is really, really bad for him. There's now some Pathfinders coming in to mark key targets. For example, this Rhino can be marked to get it down with Fire Warriors. Another Barracuda coming in, replacing the other one. But yeah, this economy wise, this looks really, really bad for Space Marines here. For Keuken, Listening Post did survive. Second squad. This is probably oversight. I do not think he wants to have 2. And yeah, Devilfish over here. He could add more Devilfishes. They fight really well. But he goes for more Barracudas. The Barracuda over here at the Landspeeder Tempest got repaired. But there's now these stealth suits. And I think also, did I saw the Tau Commander? No, Tau Commander died. So this is, yeah, he's getting all his points decapped. This point getting rebuilt, but getting decapped this point in the base. This point is decapped, so the economy wise it is really dire for him. Getting now also this point killed. Probably the stealth suits will eat some heavy bolter rounds, but they will gladly do it for the greater good. Okay, even trying to force this away, this servitor, where the next servitor will come in, and this Landspeeder Tempest could in theory kill everything they see over here. Devilfish will come out. Devastators are here very close. They can be tied into melee again by these stealth suits if they want to, but they exactly want to do this. Landspeeder Tempest in the air will deal a lot of damage. They need to focus down these stealth suits, which they will. Is there? I think one has frag grenades. No, both crack grenades. Interesting. Try to kill this vehicle, because if the vehicle dies, Devilfish, and you have something that can kill these fire warriors, they cannot run away. But yeah, keuken calls it here. Economy wise, he was very much behind. Very well played by both players actually. I really like these sneaky early plasma generator, but then I think he either forgot the armory or didn't build the land speeder tempests, which in turn forced him in the defensive, and then Number could capitalize on it with one devilfish and then some barracudas. Very, very nicely played. Really, I'm astonished by the capabilities of these two players. You saw transports being used to the maximum on both sides. So also the detection game with the swell ropes and everything, I really liked. So yeah, on another map, this would be favored for Space Marines, I think. But on this map in general is a Tau favorite, I would say. As in general, like factions that wants to go late, Meeting of Minds is good, like Imperial Guard and Tau Empire. Stuff like that. So we have now a 2-1 lead for Number again. Let's see if Number will close it out or if keuken will equal the score again. And the fourth match is fought on Blood River. On the southern side, playing Blood Angels, we have Number 6567. On the northern side, playing Imperial Guard, we have keuken. And keuken can play Imperial Guard. I know this goes for the standard opener, the most standard opener. This infantry command position is also really standard, as is the generator position. You might think, oh, this is a little wide forward, but you have the infantry command and up to 3 listening posts that can defend this plasma generator, and also some kind of the field command. Yeah, getting 2 guardsmen and then the second tech priest. We'll probably then add 1 commissar, as is the norm. On their side we have 2 scouts into tactical squad into Captain Tycho. So this is a generalist opener I like to do myself as well. You can very quickly add a second tactical marine squad afterwards as well. And then you have Mr. Tycho himself, which can enhance the damage not only of himself but also the squad he's attached to. So this is something really dangerous. I think, however, that Imperial Guard can deal with this early pressure. If they get a listening post up, they can deal with it. Not sure about this. Yeah, he goes over here now. Was helping to build this generator for a bit. Now this guy will go over here and build this point. If he has enough resources. He has. Just now. Upgrading the priest. 2 priests! Okay. 2 priests is interesting. Tactical squad over here. Unsupported for now. Tycho will be out soon-ish. Yeah, you see it here. Is now out. And yeah, once you finish your first listening posts, you can then add a second Space Marine squad. Okay, he goes for the economy first, and then goes for the second tactical squads, I would assume. Capping of the base points for Imperial Guard is now finished. He will now go and look at this relic. He could put a turret over here to make this a little easier for him. On the other side, the commissar is harassing these assault scouts over here, also getting support by the Imperial Guardsman. Really nice touch in the sense that you send out the commissar first. Normally you see guys attaching them to the squad and then only moving out once the squad is finished capping. Oh, this is dangerous. You know, he hasn't even used this ability, and you see like these tactical marines got some reinforcements done and do quite a lot of damage against this squad over here. The command squad does what the command squad does best. He did choose the Psyker and not the second priest. And now there's the second tactical marine squad, as I anticipated. He upgraded this one a little more to be able to fight, so this second squad is a little delayed. Another machine helot will be killed over here, so he needs to rebuild his builders. Rebuild his builders, there you go. Now is also here defending. It's like juggling. Do I need to defend my base, or do I need to defend these guys? He really does not want to have the decap happening over here, which I can understand. But in the meantime, the command squad will tag his listening post in the base. There's the second squad of tactical marines coming out. He still has no generator built up yet. He will build this point up, and then he would need to either reinforce these guys or get another builder and a generator very fast. With this second generator and not a single upgraded listening post, Number could go tier 2. Keuken, not Number. Number is here. You see it on the colors. Me Dum Dum saved all his points, which is impressive. But on this side now, it's such a back and forth with these points. This will not go up. This machine headed will go down. This point will not be built up. So the economy is in favor, I think. Yeah, well in favor for Number, which has all the power in the world. Is not starting tier 2. He's getting for a tactical control keuken. Tactical control. Why would you go for tactical control this late? I'm a little puzzled. Tactical control enables you some grenade launchers and some first upgrades for your guardsmen, like armor upgrade for more HP, but also some morale upgrade, which also gives you a small increase in HP on your models. So not really sure about this. Needs to, yeah, force it here. Will now get the decap with the scouts. On the other side, they are still busy shooting at it here. The command squad and this one squad of guardsmen over here getting forced back. I think tier 2 is now started. So he sorry, he stopped the tactical control because I do not think this would be a wise choice. Stay in tier 2 any longer. Tier 2 should then also be started once this plasma generator is up, or is already started. Excuse me. I think they have a really cheap tier 2. Yeah, that's why it is. So let's see. This is one tactical squad, second tactical squad over here. I have not catched which specialization he did go for, might or wings. I would assume, I mean, you can go might, but you want to have some anti-vehicle out, so wings would be also good, so because you can then get land speeders with multi-melters, which a lot of people like to go for. Getting now the armory. This, however, tends to go for infantry and upgrades if you go for an armory. And then you could go for devastators. Devastators would need an extra research. Tactical control being added as well. So he goes for some upgraded infantry with heavy stubbers, I would assume, in the Chimera. Heavy stubbers or longness. Machine bastion is being added. He goes for wings, so he goes for these land speeders. Land speeder tempest they have also access to, but most people like to stay at for land speeders. So upgrading these without no weapons yet. These guys could also go for some heavy weapons. They so desire. Could also get a rhino. Yeah, now getting some melter guns on both. Yes, melter guns. And is he getting a rhino or land speeder? Keep a close look over here. Look at this machine bastion really close. And it's a land speeder. For some anti-vehicle, I guess. You will need some anti-vehicles against Imperial Guard because there will cameos no matter the course. Now getting plasma guns to fight these heavy infantry dudes. I would go for heavy stubbers all day of the week. However, longless also very good, but heavy stubbers also have these slow trait, the suppression. There's not the land speeder coming in already. No, has not multi-melters yet. They use their ability, but yet, or they morale breaks, so they cannot be controlled. Oh, this is a pain. This is painful. They cannot run away or anything. They will all die here because of this. This one sap from the priest was the problem over here. Now these guys with melters will kill the Chimera, but they have used the execute, have now their upgrades and all that stuff. And Captain Tycho did survive. But yeah, the question is, can these land speeders deal with these Chimeras and then with the infantry? Land speeders by themselves with flamers or just their basic lower alert will kill infantry really well. But this Chimera is very hard counter to these land speeders as well. Very cheap, very fast. And yeah, that was most of his infantry getting more and more land speeders as the Blood Angels players like to go for. No upgraded weapons now, for now. Multimeter, 70 power, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it would be very good to counter these Chimeras, which are otherwise hard counter to everything you see here, unless these guys getting some melters, which they do not get over here. No upgraded multi-melter, so yes, you can kill the infantry, But what will you do against these chimeras? The chimeras will just stand here all day of the week, killing now all the infantry and now going for all these land speeders. So this looks like a game Keuken will take. Quick look for me to the economies. Shows the economies are really equal, but there's now the third chimera and he was not able to kill these two over here. I think he killed one chimera, but yeah, these even now the guardsmen specialists over here that can kill listening posts and have a really mean grenade they can chuck at these tactical marines. So yeah, one squad of tactical marines and these will not do it. And yeah, without multi-melters even less so. Yeah, there comes the third chimera, the second squad of specialists. This the first squad of specialists is being... There comes the grenade, boom! Morale breaks and they are uncontrollable. One model killed, the others half health, and there's... Yeah, you could throw a next grenade, but these are too far away from each other, so... Number calls GG just as the sync arrow appears. So there are sync arrows again, but these two sync arrows that appeared are very fortunate for us. This is basically the replay says it's like 1 or 2 seconds from finishing over here. So it's now 2-2. The series goes to the full length. I'm really happy about it. This was nicely executed by Keuken. Deciding, you saw some in-game decisions. You see going like tactical control. No, I need a faster tier 2, and then I add the tactical control, adding some plasma guns. But the guardsmen got absolutely shredded by these land speeders. But the land speeders in turn got countered by these chimeras. Didn't he have? Yeah, the power on these multi-melters is probably what he didn't want to go for. But he needs some really good anti-vehicle. I'm not sure if like land speeder Tempest would have been better. I'm really not sure, but in the end it doesn't matter. It's now 2-2. The last remaining factions are Orcs against Dark Angels. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what map number chooses for the last match here. And here we are on the last and final map, Fata Morga. On the northern side, playing Dark Angels, it is Keuken going for a complete Scout Marine all in, it seems. No, going for a generator, so he needs to cancel one of these scouts. On the other side we have Orcs going for probably a number playing Orcs, going for the most standard opener. And I was thinking on the loading screen, Scouts will not cut it against Orcs. All their buildings can shoot back. There's the Big Mac which can come in. There's the shooters. Okay, against the shooters you will win. Against the Slugger Boys you will win, but any listening post going up is a big thing that basically fires back really hard. Yeah, he goes for the absolutely mean all-in here, even bringing his tech priest. This, if you go for the all-in, you would not cap 1 point with the squad, you would cap 1 point with the last one. You want to have all your shooty business as soon as you can. Is he be in time? He will be in time here if he wants to go for the decap. He's a smidgen too late. He will get the decap over here. Now he needs to run away to not force melee combat against these scouts, sluggers. And that's why if you go for this all in, you need to get all these units up, because okay, he has some. Okay, he still goes for only 2 squads of harassment, so he's a little undecisive, I guess. He managed to decap 1 point. He managed to have quite a force over here, but they can just jump into this listening post if they so want to, which they just do. And these scouts, I think they can kill it. It's only 1000 something HP. So, but yeah, he has a lot of stuff in his main base, building now 2 listening posts at the same time. So it is not this all in I was fearing. He has still a lot of scouts, but yeah, once the Big Mac is out, I think he cannot really be favorable here. Every model goes down is 50 blue money here. But he will not deal any significant amount of damage against the Big Mac over here. So this is now the point where he needs to run away. There's even the Gretchens disrupting the shooting business of these Scout Marines, something you can do, and this is no, you need to run away. There's no way you can trade favorably against the Big Mac. The Big Mac could go attach to the shooters and teleport over here to get even more models. Let's see if this will be done or not. But he can also just fire on the move. He's now attached them. Will he teleport over? Come on, let's do it. I want to see it. He's not doing it for now. Maybe freeing some backup scouts or something, which is okay. Economy is 56 and 10 against 56 and nothing. So a slight advantage for the orcs. It will be more of an advantage, I think. Oh, this is a lot of scouts. Yeah, depending on the damage distribution, yeah, okay, this is the right choice. Get the hell out of here. This is like 1, 2. This is like all scouts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is all 5 squads of scouts. So depending now, yeah, there goes the generator. There goes the war banner, very defensively. I would have liked to have it over here. Or okay, here it cannot be built because it's not finished. Very defensive war banner. It does not want to lose his tech progression. Can now come in here, kill this listening post. There's a distinct lack of detection for Dark Angels if you do not have the company master, I think it's called. Look at the damage. You see that these buildings are made out of wood and scrap. They just die. Can now go for the decap as well, so he keeps number relatively low on the economy. Where you cannot not fight is this point over here. He tries to go for the decap over here, but there's the big map already, and you cannot decap points when the big map is just over here. Getting now the listening post up, getting a pile of guns. He knows his build up times, and then you get another war banner. This pile of guns will in turn, if it goes up, fight back these scouts. You cannot really, yeah, he cannot repair this. You want to have the pile of guns up as soon as possible because this has some better shooting guns on top. Maybe you want to cancel it and build it a little more back. Is he doing just that? War banner first. Interesting, interesting. You want to get a pile of guns. There's now the big mech coming in. Yeah, need to run away now. Economy wise, advantage for keuken here. So this is getting closer than I expected. I was expecting this being very orc favored, to be honest. This is very close. These scouts are surprisingly resilient. There's now some snipers being added. You see it on the cape. Snipers are really good against these low HP orc models. There's a little bug in the game that they do not have any setup time. Something that will be addressed in the next version as well. More generators, so he could get tier 2 soon-ish with these generators and some... Oh, this is a lot of dead models of scouts. I missed it, and you look away and there are four scout models. Or is it scouts? 4 scout models and 1, 2, 3, 4 orc models. So this is still in favor for the orc player, this trade over here. And adding these snipers is really expensive. 20 power each, so this will delay his tier 2 quite a bit. But he has the power now and needs, the only thing he needs is some requisition, which he will get soon. How is it looking for numbers? On the way to tier 2 as well, kind of. Has now heavy boy armor, getting his economy finally in shape, but he has upgraded all his remaining points. So the question, you see the snipers here, Jesus Christ. But he cannot deal trade favorably against the system post, especially if it gets repaired. You're just standing here and bleeding off models, very expensive models, and that tier 2 is started, however, so we will see this game to tier 2. Wow. Heavy boy armor is up, so these boys are all a little more are tougher, basically getting now another war banner. Then he could go for the blast dealer research, and most importantly on the boys hut the custom gadgets, which will decrease all range damage taken around the big mech, and these scouts are all about range damage, so reducing this by quite a bit will help. He needs to, yeah, two shots, 2 kills from these snipers. Big shooters probably added. Yes, big shooters are added. This is 2 shooters, boys. Yes, 2 shooter boys with big shooters. There's now the construction finished. I would assume these upgrades I mentioned before. Now getting a 3rd war banner, getting to a tier 2 with that. Still forcing the issue over here. Will cancel this listing post over here. And yeah, a lot of snipers, really. If he's tier 2, he could go for the infiltration, but there's still the big mech around. Is now, yeah, 1 generator. No upgrades here. I would have loved the custom gadgets or the Blasier research. He has 2 squads of shooter boys with big shooters, so this would in turn be very good. Tier 2 is almost finished. A lot of generators, so this could be either a fast tier 3 or a dreadnought. Both of which is viable. It looks like a dreadnought. I've seen him going for Razorbacks as well. But I do not think that any type of vehicles is good against orcs, because they have this very potent and, most importantly, infiltrated tank busters. Not going for them, he goes for fast air tower. And anti-air for Dark Angels is the greatest. He would then in turn would need to have a Mortis Dreadnought. Let's see if he goes for it. He would need to go for the vehicle cap increase anyway first. Looking closely here, because on the map there's not much happening. As you see here, a lot of stuff over here. Turning a lot of power invested by Number as well. Would need another generator for some time. Yeah, there you go. For the first Dakar Jet, there you go. Dakar Jets it is, and the Mortis Dreadnought it needs to go for. And Cloister Barracks, is he going for... okay, we need to go for to the Dark Angel side, so we need to see where these scouts are. Is he going for Space Marines of Smelters? And now a Mortis Dreadnought. Okay, this is greedy. This is very greedy. Not sure if going for the long haul is the right choice over here. Could in theory also just go tier 3. But the first Dakar Jet is out, the second Dakar Jet is not far away afterwards. More generates being added, 1, 2, 3. All this is the 6th generator, so both players having then their maximum of 6 generators. And there's its standard Dreadnought. The standard Dreadnought will not cut it against this Dakar Jet. The Dakar Jet will be more or less a hard counter to everything you see on the field. But the infantry can be also hard countered by these scouts over here, killing some models. They can also kill in theory the Big Mac, but Dakar Jet will make them hurt quite a bit. Dreadnought with plasma cannon, yeah, cannot shoot up. You need a Mortis Dreadnought. He now goes for Space Marines with Melters, but Space Marines is nothing that can deal with these Dakar Jets, really. I think a Mortis Dreadnought would be the way to go. Big Mac still now has his custom gadgets research, and I haven't seen the Blastier research as well. It's all about the Dakar Jets now for him. He will immediately go for Melters, I think. Razorback has no anti-vehicle capabilities early on. It is only in tier 3, and afterwards this Dreadnought will be quite a beefy lad over here, getting a juicy shot on these shooter boys. So these scouts and the Dreadnought will deal with everything infantry wise the orcs have to deal, unless they will get some tank busters, which would counter these Dreadnoughts quite a bit. Can the plasma gun shoot in the air? It looks like it for now. Not sure if it really fires. It can actually. But these Razorbacks you see here, Seagulls of the Inner Circle, this is like tier 3 battle company. And adding more Razorbacks. Not sure if these standard weapon of the Razorbacks will deal enough damage. They will not. These Dark Angel Marines got killed very hard. This Dreadnought is still here. There's some Storm Boys, but the Storm Boys, yeah, these are not the right call here. Storm Boys, anything infantry wise is really hard counted. You need to get only more Dakar Jets. Is there a third one on the way? Not yet. These Razorbacks will survive a little longer, but they in turn will not deal enough damage against these Dakar Jets. There's even some Gretchens that repair the Dakar Jet undetected. So this is looking dangerous indeed. Getting more and more units as you would need a Mortis Dreadnought. This is the only way. Or a fast tier 3. There's now the tank busters, and the tank busters will kill not only this Dreadnought, which has an epic duel against Big Mac over here. Both with heavy claws. Not sure who will win this. The Dreadnought. But the support is there. The Dreadnought is not being able... Oh, it will be able. With the scout support they killed the Big Mac, but yeah. The detection will now be gone. So these These are now infiltrated units against infiltrated. They stand right next to each other, but nobody. They don't see themselves. This is something I would. I proposed at one point that all units have like a detection range of 1 to make something of this not possible, but this would break the balance we have here wide open, to be honest. Tank busters are now here. You can force. Okay, they are detected by the critical location, but you can like ground fire with this. But yeah, these Dagger jets are unanswered. These Razorbacks, as I said, will not cut it. Is there now tier 3? There's Battle Company tier 3 on the way, which in turn would make these Razorbacks anti-vehicle. Not sure if he will be able to go there. Is tier 3 for Orcs on the way? It could start right now, if he really wants to. I think he needs... I know this is not the right player. Jesus Christ. He could start momentarily. We will stick here for now. The Dagger jets are still here. Now the war track with these twin-linked big shooters. They also benefit from the more blasty research. Tier 3 is now done for Keuken. So this comes down to the wire Dreadnought coming in now. The Dreadnought with tier 3 can get, I think, whatchamacallit, can get last cannons. Is that the case? Secrets of the Inner Circle. So he needs to get the Chapel of the Inner Circle and the Secrets of the Inner Circle to get upgrades for his vehicles over here. And hopefully not die by this point. There's now Mega Armored Knobs also on the way. Tier 3 is not on the way. There's some Storm Boys. Are they still alive or are they the next squad? There's economy, a lot of economy being killed as we speak, but the Secrets of the Inner Circle are on the way, hopefully. There's now some missile launchers. Missile launchers can be added now with Battle Company. Missile launchers will deal actually some damage. Chapel of the Inner Circle. You need the Secrets of the Inner Circle. It's really cheap. Just get it. Dagger Jet is now also getting tagged more and more by these missile launchers. Yeah, almost dead. Now Mega Armored Knobs standing here trying to kill more and more economy. One Dagger Jet going down. The next Dagger Jet is unanswered for now. There's no tactical veterans. I would have hoped for Secrets of the Inner Circle for some multi-melters on these fellows over here. He needs to build something. Get more vehicles out, for example. He has a lot of power. This is now absolutely crisis management, I assume, where number is all around the map for now. There's another Dagger Jet coming in. He's camping his production. Now getting also more missile launchers on these veterans. Yeah, Secrets of the Inner Circle would have been key here. If he had a Dreadnought with the last cannon, this would be very, very good. One knob is thrown over here, slowly sliding in death. So yeah, dealing with the Dagger Jet is the hard part. It is kind of predictable that it will come. So let's say a Mortis Dreadnought with autocannon would have been nice. So Keuken has played quite some Dark Angels, but is it seems not completely familiar with the anti-vehicle options, which is limited. I am aware of that, but there are options. And these Dagger Jets were around quite some time. He killed basically all the infantry, and the anti-vehicle was the issue. I think if he would have gotten Secrets of the Inner Circle right as he built this, and would build another Dreadnought, and then had like multi-melters on these Razorbacks and also less cannons on these Dreadnoughts, he would have been able to deal with these Dagger Jets, I think. Depending on what he would have left, he would have been able to start a comeback or not. Economy wise is really good for a number. You see him going tier 3 as well. So this would have been quite a tier 3 game. But yeah, all theory crafting, in the end it is 3-2 for number. This was quite a series. I enjoyed this very last game quite a lot, I have to say. Went longer than I would have expected when I saw the openers. Very well played by both players. This is very much the game of the tournament. Yes, I look forward to the finals where Number meets GapPR as well, but I have seen games of Number and GapPR in the past, and Number is the clear favorite over here. We will see if GapPR can make a run for his money, but this is something future talk. This is now GG's for both players here again, and as the usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!